we consider yourself brothers because what, 25 plus years?
Yeah, man. We jumped out of planes. We froze. We starved.
Yeah, we did some stupid shit.
Yeah, remember that time Pete did it? He broke your answering machine and left that gay message on there that was there for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like
That sounds
literally,
like Pete.
his mother called it 3 times and never told him.
Yeah.
That was savage.
Pete,
He
dude,
broke into my answering
Yes.
machine. He broke the code because I never knew there was one. So it's just 11111. Pete breaks into my answering machine and leaves them. And I had like almost close to 50 messages on my answering machine.
That's
I'm
so
like,
fucked.
I know. And like he comes to drill a couple weeks later. He goes, I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting like 150 calls a day. I don't know what's going on.
Pete, dude.
Here you go, brother. That shit's classic,
Yeah.
man.
yeah. And then
And we were all on the same LURS team. So we jumped out of planes, we did all of helicopter. I mean, the whole deal. And it was great.
well, and then I was slowly plotting my revenge against Pete because Pete had that 2-car garage there in Clawson.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, all right, one day he isn't home. So what do? I open the bitch right up. And his Jeep's right there.
Did you put the gay pride flag on there?
Oh,
Yes, I did.
Yes! Yes!
Son of a bitch.
Fuck you, Pete. All right. I put that gay pride flag on the back of that motherfucker.
Yeah,
And this was like during the time when, Pete's just phobic. And you add whatever you wish before that. Phobic. That's Pete.
Istophobic.
So
We're all istophobics. That's
I guess
what they call us now.
I guess he was in the car with his boy and he had a couple of gay guys following him, honking his horn. Pete pulls over to the CVS. You know how radical Pete gets.
Yeah. It's like, what?
I definitely would have paid admission for that shit show.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. This was late 90s.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So next drill was, fucker, you're dead. I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, I
'Cause
was
that-
actually going to scuba dive across the canal where his boat was.
Yes, we were planning
Yeah,
that.
and put a big gay pride.
We were going to put gay pride flag on the back of his boat. We were plotting it out to swim across the canal.
Yeah.
And because Pete had where he had his boat at the marina would have been real simple access. It's like,
Wow.
yeah,
Because we're military guys.
we could do this.
We're like,
Yeah.
this security's nothing.
You do it.
Yeah, it's literally nothing. You if anybody would have asked, we said, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
And so I'm sure some people would have caught along, but to put that on Pete's baby at the moment, you imagine this, I just would have watched his head explode.
Yeah, he would have freaked out. He would have had that pulsating vein on his temple for like 2 weeks. Oh, fuck you.
But Pete's very intuitive. You did it.
Of course he knew.
You can't sit there and lie to the guy. The guy's a human lie detector. So you're like, yeah, we did it.
Yeah, we did it.
Get it. You fuckers. You're going to scrape that stuff back my boat. Oh, it's permanent?
That fucker crank called me the day after Thanksgiving. I didn't even know he had my phone number.
He crank called me as he's a scammer from India.
Yes, that's exactly what he did to me. And then he called
And then
you.
he sends me the video
Yes,
of the
he
prank
did.
call.
That's awesome.
I got it on my phone.
Fuck you,
We
Pete.
need to do a show on pranks.
Pete's probably watching right now. You better be.
No, he's
probably-
not. He'd call by now. We're
Oh,
talking
okay.
about it. Yeah, he would not watch. He might watch a recording of it. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I tell you right now, my phone would be ringing.
Well, I mean, he could be outside right now, spray painting this entire front of the house rainbow for all we know.
Yeah, but he could be.
So he's an evil genius.
Yes, he is an evil genius, along with all of us.
Well, he's part of the fraternity of evil genius.
Geni.
Geni. What's the plural?
Genie.
I
I have no idea.
Jedi.
Right? Are you the evil genius in your group, or is your buddy Jeff the evil genius in your group?
Oh, it's a good combination. He's the one that gets the flack for the most. He does have a streak of an evil genius in him, but I think I'm more the quiet one. So everyone blames him, and I kind of slide into the radar of that one because no one suspects it from me.
I still give Pop the heavyweight title for evil genius pranks.
But of course, here in Texas, it's called genius. You know, the G
Genius.
is.
Oh, you
Yeah.
genius down there.
You haven't heard of Pop's evil genius that he did to the ex-girlfriend I had, right?
Oh no.
You didn't hear that story?
Oh no.
No.
Well, you took the
okay.
cadaverine. I had to go
Oh
over
yes.
it
Oh God. Oh yeah. That
in
was
that Camaro.
glorious. That was glorious. Yeah. Because insurance
don't know
doesn't
that
cover.
one?
No, I don't know this story.
I told you I wanted to do an evil genius story about Pop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let me take up the plat. Let me take,
Okay.
take the
All right,
floor here.
let's do
Take it away. Take it away.
I'm sure Brett's going
All
to be
right,
like, I'm
I
going
was
to make a
all
movie out of this.
Busted up over this hot blonde. Okay. So what does Dork here over do? He calls me up one day and he goes, "Come over." Click.
And you knew it was trouble already, didn't
So
you?
I show up. He's like, "All right, hey, I'm in the back, but there's a box in the kitchen and there's a set of gloves. Put those on before you handle the glass vial inside the box." All right. I walk
Oh,
over.
boy.
What is it? He goes, "Don't worry about it."
It's all good.
He says, "Grab that syringe, the gloves, and the box. We're getting in my car." All right. We get in the car, and he goes, "Okay, that shit's cadaverine, strong stuff. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to put it in that needle." So he pulls up to the parking lot across from where,
Her car was.
well, not her car, the boyfriend who fucking.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. yeah.
And it had the vintage Camaro with T-tops. And it's summertime, so the car's cooking inside.
Yeah.
So he says, "Okay, inject it through the seal of the T-tops. Just spray it because you can't wash this stuff out of anything."
And insurance doesn't cover smell.
Yeah. Cadaverine is used for dogs to find dead bodies. It's one of the training.
It smells like a
Yeah.
decomposing corpse.
Oh,
it
it's
is
it's terrible.
disgusting.
So I'm going,
Wow.
and I could smell it through the syringe.
Yeah, he's dry heaving.
So I
Through the
go,
syringe.
I go and stick. It's literally it's this huge syringe. I stick it through the T-top, and I just go like that. And there's a sewer grate, so I take everything, throw the evidence down there. Pop says, "Okay, 2 blocks down, I'll come pick you up. We'll rotate back." So we come back, hands me a set of binoculars. He goes, "Just wait." They both come out of the bar, and as soon as they open up the car door, he's like projectile vomiting. She's got really long blonde hair, and she can't keep the vomit out of her hair. He literally does a William Dafoe of puking. He's on his knees, just "Blah!" It was
Oh,
just like,
God.
it's like, dude, he's gonna die of dehydration. Fuck him. And it's like, mission accomplished. Don't ever talk about this.
Yeah.
So we're done. And that was like the heavyweight. He still wears the
I-
heavyweight
I did
belt.
something similar for Pete. He got really fucked up by a girlfriend he dated. for
I
a while.
remember her.
And I come back on leave
Mhm.
Wow.
and I drive up north to go hang out with him. And he literally is like driving to where she was going to school, all butt hurt. And I'm like, all right, where's she at? Mhm. All right.
She loaned him money for that big ass truck of his. wasn't it?
No, this is a girlfriend from high school.
Oh, okay.
And usually he went out with her for all of high school, graduates, she breaks up with him so she can become a college whore, which
Of course,
she was
yeah,
doing.
naturally. Yeah.
And the dude she was banging, Pete's like, "That's his fucking car." I go, "Okay." I'm like, "Hold on a minute." Pull out my pocket knife. I slash all 4 fucking tires, go back to the car, give him the knife, and I'm like, "Keep this for a souvenir. Let's go."
It was always a no questions asked after the fact. Don't ever talk about it again. That was literally the capstone to it. It was that clause. That was the final chapter in every fucking
But
book.
did you or did you not feel better?
I was just surprised at how much vomit came out of that man because literally he's on his knees, and everyone knows the William Dafoe scene from Platoon
Yeah.
when he's just exactly, and it's just like a fountain of vomit just coming out of his mouth.
Yeah. Well,
The interior of his car is ruined. You literally have to take the whole seat out,
Oh, yeah.
the whole everything.
everything.
Yeah.
You can't get that smell
Nope.
out of the fabric for
Oh, God.
nothing.
It's not coming out.
So I didn't ask questions where he got it because I was like, that's illegal. All right. Just fucking ride it out.
Write it out.
Ride it out.
I got it via the Greenberry Express.
Of course you did.
Listen, I could get my hands on literally almost anything I want if I'm motivated enough. Literally anything I want.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. If I'm motivated, I can make it happen.
So
Yeah.
That was a very victorious day because we were literally ninjas for one day, and it was great.
MGTOW Mando, coyote urine. Added to MRE heater bomb with cayenne pepper for additional flavor. Let's just say the smell is indescribable.
Yeah, I know what you're
Jesus.
talking about.
I don't need that aggravation.
Is that like somebody trying to fuck with like homemade mustard gas?
No, that's like the dudes. Like, there's always the asshole in the platoon. Everyone's sitting around the fire. It's 20 to below zero. He pisses in a canteen cup, goes upwind. And next thing you know, everyone is covered with fucking piss, frost, and then the chase down and beat down begins.
In the snow.
In the snow.
And it's
Wow.
usually, hey, where's Private So-and-so? I follow the blood trail.
Follow the blood trail. There you go.
No, literally, it'd be like, hey, it was like, what would they call that when they throw the can of piss up there?
I don't know. All I know is I've seen it done. I saw the cloud waft into him.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's like, I fucking pissed in that. And the whole platoon,
Or you always get the one fag that just stands up and pisses into the fire, and everyone's downwind from it, and they're enjoying the nice hot fire. The guy just stands up, starts friggin' draining his shit into the fire, and it just this big cloud of piss steam just takes over everybody. It completely displaces the oxygen, chokes everybody the fuck out.
and the ass beatings ensue afterward.
After
seen that
everybody
too.
gets a lung
Damn.
full of clean air, then it's seriously. Gosh darn! And then
Kick your ass, man.
and then Goat Belly did the open flame nut dance.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
He
Open
burned his
flame nut dance.
Yeah.
It's okay. It was a night
Yeah.
like this. We're up at White
No,
Lake.
no,
See if we got any snow yet.
November. It was raining, but yet cold.
Yeah.
So it was like maybe 38 degrees.
Yeah.
It was fucking miserable. We just
Still no
walked.
snow.
We walked all night long, and then we finally get to the exfil point,
Yeah.
and we are literally on the verge of hypothermia. We are
Yeah.
all fucked up to the point it took 3 people to light the fire.
I know,
literally-
your hands are all
My hands are so fucked up. I have the
yeah,
fucking
you can't move anymore.
matches.
Yeah.
Walker
No.
has to grab the book. I tear off one of the matches, and I'm literally like,
Hey, Goat is the only man I know that can light a fire in a torrential downpour.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does
he
it.
cheats.
Let's Goat Belly. He's fucking.
He's a
He's a
genius.
genius.
Okay, so continuing what he's got. So the fire starts roaring, and Walker's enjoying his creation. And he literally just unbuttons his pants, and he's got his fucking package hanging out.
Yeah, he's standing over the fire.
And what does fucking Pete do? It's a log. And then fucking sharks just come up, and Walker's like, fuck! I don't
No,
on fire!
I remember I heard him
Of course,
screaming,
it's Pete.
and I look
Of
back,
course.
and literally for like a second and a half, I see Walker doing this. Because his nuts are on fire. His pants are on fire.
After you hear him scream, and Sergeant Coyle's like,
Wow.
I think that's an index. And here's Walker. It's
Shit.
literally, he's like this, dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
just running across the field. And we're like, and Pete's like,
No one can see you when you stand up. It's-
I
The thing is I remember we're getting in the 5-ton to get exfil. I get in, Walker gets in, and his like nuts are like exposed. And Tucker down there, he looks over, he's like, "Whirl, what you guys been up to?" I'm like,
Well-
Walker, I'm sorry, but you got to put a sock on that. It's just, you can't walk around. You're cranking.
he's literally just sitting there with this swollen, burnt junk.
I can put a sock on it.
Yeah, he's like, put a sock on it. And it's like, hey,
Did you just say swollen, burnt junk? I mean, that if it's like that, now there's a catchphrase. We need
it's like
swollen, burnt junk.
Remember Rule 34. If you can think of it,
It's
it's
done.
part of it.
and then,
Oh my
I don't know
god!
who was it that threw the
Fits
bottle?
well for the win, man. That was a good one.
Somebody said, hey, how-
Somebody else from another squad. I
it's
don't
like, hey, how much was that burn, Walker? It sucks. They get a bottle of lotion.
know. That was another team that did that. Yeah, I remember that.
We're just there trying to absorb, thinking about what's his pain threshold. Well, I don't know. And Walker, and then Sergeant Coyle's like, What happened?
Oh,
You
what
need to
happened?
see a medic. He's like,
Yeah.
no, I'll be fine. Coil's like, are you sure? Your Johnson is burned. You sure you don't need a medic? I'll be
I
fine.
just
Okay.
gonna need a little aloe vera,
Well, the
and I'll
best
be
way
okay.
The best way Sergeant Coyle avoided a lot of the questions from the CO is the less he knew, because I don't want to know.
I don't want
He was a master at that.
Yeah, he was like, so what happened with your platoon this weekend, Sergeant Coyle?
Well,
I don't know. Go ask them.
Yeah.
Well,
Or we
that's
did,
the
like-
Schultz gambit, right? You know,
I
I,
ran
see
through-
nothing.
and we always had the highest missions.
Yeah.
Make the radio work. We always interdicted all our targets.
Yeah.
We
put your crank away, man.
Well, what the dick move was is when Pete saw the opportunity.
Well, this
grab-
whole thing is a dick move.
yeah.
Well, when he saw the opportunity, Pete walks over, grabs this log, and he's like, "Watch this," and it just rages and just shot fire. And I'm just standing there, and I'm eating my soup.
I warned him like 10 seconds before that. I'm like, Walker, you're gonna burn your dick.
You're gonna burn
I'll
your
be fine.
So what do I do? What do I do with my crank, Sergeant Bob? Nice now, heat later.
And I'm there just eating my soup, and I'm watching this all pan out, and I'm like, "This is the best shit I've seen all weekend." Sergeant Coyle comes up next to me, and he goes, "Oh, what's going on?" Walker burned his nuts, Sergeant Coyle. I don't want to know.
That's good.
Watch Grunt Speak Live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.